all over everybody's Twitter feed and Instagram page.
Just when you thought you had enough.
I'm just getting started.
106.7 Buzz 2.
Live from Waldo's Chicken and Beer, it's time for Trojan Talk with Trey Schaap on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network. Tune in for all the Little Rock Trojans news, recaps, and updates. This broadcast is brought to you by Dillard's, Stevens, and Pepsi. Now, here's your host, Trey Schaap.
And welcome to another edition of Trojan Talk here at Waldo's Chicken and Beer in West Little Rock, 430 and Rodney Parham in the Breckenridge Village Shopping Center. Damon?
Go.
Yeah, we're here. Thank you. Welcome to Waldo's Chicken and Beer here in West Little Rock off of 430 and Rodney Parham in the Breckenridge Village Shopping Center. Joined by Steve Weedor, head basketball coach of your Little Rock Trojans. And Coach split two games over the last week. UT Martin, a victory on Thursday night, 65-57. That game got close. It got down to 1 point there in the second half, and but we never relinquished the lead in that game.
Yeah, I was proud of the way we finished the game that night. I mean, the last 3 minutes we really executed and finished well, and gave them an opportunity. You know, that third quarter, I think they made 15 free throws, 15 for 15, and got back in the game. And and we were able to execute there the last part of the game and pull it back away.
Yeah, your defense was there. 2 of 9 from the floor for them in the third period, but the 15 of 15 at the free throw line kept them in the game, didn't allow us to stretch it out. But like you said, it got close in the fourth period, but we were able to come back and put together 8 of 17 from the floor, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. We didn't get to the line a lot, 13 times, made 10 of those shots. Mm-hmm. But we made crucial shots when we needed to in that game.
Yeah, it was a game where, like I said, big baskets at different times, and especially, the last 2.5 minutes was, huge for us.
And then, unfortunately, we lost to SEMO on Saturday, 71-62 setback in a game where we got out to a good lead, 18-14 after the first period, and then they outscored us 22-17 in the second. It would have been 22-14 if Jordan Hallman hadn't have hit a shot from the other three-point line, other side of the court. Coach, when it left her hand, I thought it was going to be way short. But it must have had some kind of spin on it, like backspin or something, to where it just stayed in the air that much longer. And next thing you know, it's rattling through the hoop and dropping in.
Yeah, it looks like it had eyes on it. I mean, it just followed it right to the rim. And, she's left-handed and she shot it right-handed.
I know.
I don't know if that had anything to do with it.
It's like everything was going against her, but she was able to make it. What kind of lift did that give you and the ladies heading into the locker room? Yeah. I mean, you would have been down 4 if she misses it, but she makes it. 1 point game. You're going to get the ball to start the second half. You got to be feeling good.
Yeah. I mean, we really – had a little momentum going into halftime, and I told the ladies that, hey, we go out here and we stop them one-on-one, because that's what they were doing. I mean, they were just getting the ball to the paint on us and going one-on-one all night long, and, I felt like we could, do better than what we did the first half, but, the third quarter they came out and did the same thing. I mean, we wasn't able to stop them.
Raisha Sabwa, 10 of 11 from the floor. She was 2 of 2 at the free throw line. She was 9 of her first 9 in the first half, finished with 22 points in the game, had 8 rebounds. Coach, she just went right to the hole against us.
Yeah, and she's not a scorer either. I mean, she's more of a facilitator, looks for her teammates a lot, and, the scouting report was, don't let her go right, and she was able to go. I mean, she beat us left a couple of times, but, she just had one of those games. I mean, she couldn't miss.
What did you tell the ladies after that game?
You got to bounce back. I mean, that's and we've done it a couple of times this year. It's not about, what happened that night. It's how you respond. And I think they'll be ready for these last 2 home games. Didn't have a very good practice today, and I think one of the reasons is because they're down a little bit, and it's a tough stretch, but I think this group, they've had a lot of pride this year, and I think they'll, come out and be ready to play on Thursday.
And outside of the game against SEMO, I mean, we've been playing really good basketball. Yeah. I mean, even though we lost to Western Illinois on the road, we played really good basketball in that game. Even though we didn't win the game, I think you could see glimpses of, if we got that team again, we might be able to get over the hump, especially on a neutral floor like at the conference tournament.
Yeah, I think our players understand that. They know that, we get ourselves in position down there in the tournament that they can definitely win that game. So, we just got to take them one at a time. I mean, all we're thinking about right now is Moorhead, and, it's a big game. If they lose to Southern Indiana on Tuesday night, we're playing for a chance for fourth place. And so we got to go out and we just got to take care of business on Thursday.
Yeah, Western Illinois, they lead the conference standings. They are 15-3, followed by Lindenwood at 14-4. Both of those teams play on Saturday, so it's going to come down to the last game on Saturday, potentially, if Lindenwood doesn't stumble before they get to Saturday. If they lose Thursday and Western wins on Thursday, then Western has the conference title locked up for the regular season. They would get the number 1 seed. Lindenwood, followed by Southern Indiana, Moorhead State. There are the Little Rock Trojans right now solidly in at 5. We could drop to 6. If UT Martin loses a game, then we would be set at 5. Tennessee Tech and SIUE are both 7 and 11. They right now would make the conference tournament. SEMO, the team that beat us, is 6 and 12. They're on the outside looking in. So, Coach, they came in playing for so much on Saturday. They're trying to get in to the conference tournament.
They're desperate right now. I mean, they're playing everything, and they're playing like one of the better teams in the conference right now. I mean, they're hitting their high point right now. So, they're playing for their lives, and they've got 2 games left. SIUE 2. I mean, anything can happen down there, and same thing with the top end too.
Anything can happen. Tennessee State and Eastern Illinois, they're the only 2 teams that we know will not make it to Evansville in the conference tournament. And speaking of seeding and when you would play, if you're the 5 seed, you play the opening game of the conference tournament, game number 1, 12:30 on Wednesday, March the 4th. If we get the 4 seed, which are really that and the 6 seed are the only seeds that we could potentially get. Mm-hmm. If we're the 6 seed, we're going to play on Wednesday, March the 4th. That would be a 3 o'clock tip. That afternoon. If we get the 4 seed, we would tip it 12:30 on Thursday, March the 5th, and we would play the winner of the 5 seed and the 8 seed. Coach, I don't know that I want to play SEMO again. They look really good, but
they're playing well right
your
now.
Ladies might think differently. They might think we owe them something, so we want to get them.
Yeah, I mean, you just when it gets tournament time, you got to take who's out there. I mean, that's the mentality you got to get, and it on a different night, the other day, I mean, even as well as they played, we came back and we had a chance at the end.
Right.
I mean, we'd cut it to 2 and, had the ball and turned it over. I mean, if we even make a play right there, even as well as they played the other night, we got a chance to win that game.
And I don't think they would shoot as well as they did from the free throw line again against us. They were 16 of 17 at the line. They came in right around 68, 69%. And to shoot as well as they did, 87.5% at the free throw line, I don't think they can replicate that another night.
I'd like to have an opportunity, to play them. I think everybody, that's a competitor, once you get beat by somebody, you like to, have another chance at them.
Well, it's a big week here in Little Rock. It's homecoming on Saturday. We've got the Greek night on Thursday. The ladies going to switch it up a little bit on Thursday night. They're going to wear their black jerseys at home. So I've been told that. And then also on Saturday, we're going to honor the seniors. Of course, we honored Jordan last year, but she's a graduate. She's back. Naomi Smitherman and Elena Payne. What do they mean to the Little Rock Trojans?
They're both excellent people. I mean, they both work hard. Elena, of course, is our point guard. She makes things go for us, and she's done a great job this year. I mean, she's one of our leading rebounders, even from a point guard position. So we depend on her a lot. A lot of times she's guarding the best guard on the floor and done a really good job. Naomi, she's actually been out, I guess, for about 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks here with an ankle sprain. But we're, she's been released this last week, and we're hoping that she can come out and get a few minutes here on senior night, that last game of the year, because that'll be her last, collegiate game.
And then real quick, one senior that we don't hear a lot about, TT, the manager.
Yeah. TT.
Got to know who TT is.
Hey,
she does everything.
TT is Cash's right-hand man, and she gets everything done.
No doubt. Coach, we're going to talk to Destiny Salgado after the break. We'll see you on Thursday at the Jack Stevens Center.
Thank you, Trey.
Steve Weedor, head basketball coach of your Little Rock Trojans.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
And may I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
The future is not about a bond reaching maturity. The future is what my grandfather worked for. It's what my father carried on. It's my responsibility today. The future is my son's tomorrow. At the Stevens Private Client Group, we believe that our strength builds success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Welcome back to Waldo's Chicken and Beer here in West Little Rock. I am Trey Schaap. It's Trojan Talk. Live at Waldo's Chicken and Beer right off of 430 and Rodney Parham at the Breckenridge Village Shopping Center. We're joined by sophomore Destiny Salgado of the Little Rock basketball team. How are you doing, Des?
I'm doing good.
You got any chicken yet?
No, I'm doing it after.
After?
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably a good idea. Take some back to the crib with you.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I hear you. What's it like being a Little Rock Trojan and playing for Coach Steve Weedor?
It's actually really good. He lets us play free, but with structure, yeah, I like him.
Have you figured out the motion offense?
Yes. It came together. At first, it was...
Took a while?
Yeah, it took a while.
Yeah.
But now it's coming together.
Let's discuss your game a little bit. You've had some double-doubles here of late. You've had 3 this year, but 2 of them have come in conference play. What's your mindset going into a game where are you trying to go for that? Is that a goal of yours that you would like to have a double-double every night?
No, my goal pretty much be like I want to play to win. Like Coach Bobby and Coach B say all the time, don't play to not lose, play to win. So I try to always play to win.
You seem like to me that you have confidence in your shot. I like the 16, 17, 15. You get closer to the basket, but you have confidence in that outside shot, and you've got a great shot. Mm-hmm. Do you think that maybe you should try it a little bit more, or how do you decide when to shoot and when to not?
I decide based off how the game's going and the flow of the game. If I feel like that's not a good shot right now, I don't shoot it. And if I feel like shoot it,
Yeah.
Going based off the flow of the game.
You've only been here for 1 year, but in that short 1 year, I want to ask you about Jordan Hallman, Elena Payne, and Naomi Smitherman, because Jordan, a graduate, she was honored last year. They are still going to mention her on Saturday, but it's senior day for Jordan, Naomi, and Elena Payne. What do they mean to you, and what do they mean to this basketball team?
They mean a lot to me. They mean a lot to the basketball team. Lena, she's a great player. She's a good
facilitator.
Yeah, she's good with that. She's always open to criticism. Me and her are like really close. Like, I'm gonna be sad. And Jordan, she's a bucket. Like, she unstoppable. Like,
do you guys ever think that, okay, Jordan, don't do this? Or is it like, Jordan, anytime you want the ball and you're going to go to the hole, you go?
I tell Jordan all the time. I'd be like, Jordan, if that wasn't a good shot, I tell Jordan, no, that wasn't a good shot. If that wasn't a good pass, I tell Jordan all the time. But I'm always going to give her props. But sometimes, Jordan,
Has there been any point this season where you look out there and you're like, oh, my gosh, I can't believe she just pulled that off?
Yeah. I'd be excited.
Like the half-court shot? Or it was beyond half-court?
I was like, what? I was so excited. I was jumping up and I was like, Jordan, like, girl, where did you pull this out from?
I didn't think it was going in when it
Me
left
neither.
her hand. I thought it was so
she was
short.
Just throwing it up. I was just like, okay, she's throwing it up. Then I looked, I was like, what? I just started jumping on her. I'm like, okay, girl.
I think she had a foot over the three-point line on the opposite end of the court.
Yeah.
So it probably would have been about a 67 to 68-foot shot.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Very.
What kind of lift did that give you all going into the locker room?
We were excited. We were ready. Like, we were ready. We wanted to win. That's our goal for every game.
Do you feel like that this team has 2 solid games in it here at home that you can win to get some confidence, get some momentum into next week and head to Evansville to the conference tournament?
Of course. If we come to play and come to win, of course.
Is there any team that scares you guys in the OVC?
Nope. No team.
Period.
No team. Period. We're not scared. Period. We're not scared.
Good. I mean, because that's the mindset you have to have when you go to the conference tournament.
We want
because
all the smoke.
Yeah,
from every team.
And you guys know that. Okay, it's win or go home.
Yes.
And what is at the end of that? If your guys are playing next a week from Saturday, if you have a game scheduled, you know you win that game, you go to the big dance.
Yep.
What do you think that feeling would be like if you guys are playing in that game and you get to cut down the nets?
Great. Like, amazing. Great.
Yeah. Why did you come to Little Rock?
I felt like Coach B trusted me in my game, and yeah.
Do you feel like you can grow here?
Yeah.
Become a better player?
Of course. Because the motion offense allows you to do whatever you want to do with, like I said, with structure, like shoot, post, drive. So there's plenty of options to grow.
Next year we're going to be in the United Athletic Conference, so we're going to take some trips to Texas. We're going to take some trips to Georgia, Alabama.
Yeah.
Are you excited about that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about that, so yeah. I don't know much about Texas or Georgia because I'm an East Coast kind
Texas
of person.
is the second biggest state in the country.
Yeah, well, I know that.
Okay.
I know that.
There are 3 teams in the United Athletic Conference that are in the state of Texas. UT Arlington, we played them earlier this year.
Yeah.
Tarleton State, which Tarleton's not a state, but that's the name of their university. And then Abilene Christian University. So those 3 are in the UAC. But how about this? UCA, University of Central Arkansas, they're also in the UAC. So we're going to get to play them twice instead of just once.
Yeah.
We beat them, though.
We did. Oh, wait, I don't remember the game.
It was before conference play started. So we beat them at home in the Jack Stevens Center.
Okay.
It was a tough game. Came from behind. What's it like playing in the Jack on Joe Foley Court?
It's good. It's live. Our fans are there. Our fans are always going to be there and support us. Keep coming out, guys. Yeah.
You excited about Thursday?
Yes,
Blackout.
I am.
Gonna wear the black jerseys at home.
Yes.
Why are you excited about that one?
I don't know. We just never done that.
Yeah. Morehead State's coming in. Beat them in our first game in conference play back a long time ago. Last year. It was last year, December. December the 16th.
It was our first conference game.
First conference game. You got off to a good start.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that Morehead coming in, that you guys are going to be prepared, that this coaching staff prepares you guys for every game?
Yes, they prepare us every game, and we're going to be overly prepared, but as though that we played them already. So.
What are you studying at Little Rock?
Criminal justice.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to be?
Now that, I don't know yet.
You want to be a cop? No?
No.
Okay.
That's a lie.
But criminal justice major.
Yeah.
All right, well, best of luck. Good luck this week.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Destiny Salgado joining us here at Waldo's Chicken and Beer. Daryl Walker's up next, head coach of your Little Rock Trojans. Stay with us.
Strength is measured not by the number of accounts. Strength is placing value on relationships. It's having the vision and the guts to invest in growth. It's the commitment to responsibly manage your money. At Stevens, we believe that our strengths build success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Welcome back inside of Waldo's Chicken and Beer, Little Rock Basketball Coaches Show. Damon, thank you. 4:30 right
loud,
here. Coach, I can't talk to you when the music's blaring like that. Daryl Walker, head basketball coach of the Little Rock Trojans, joins us here tonight. And, Coach, it's a very important week for your basketball team. 2 games, and I'm not going to say must win, but need to win basketball games.
I don't know if it's a must win. I just think we need to win a game. We need to win a game just so the guys can feel good about themselves. We've had a 4-game stretch, hadn't played. I thought we played good basketball. Just come out with 1 win, and then we had a loss against SEMO, who's a really good basketball team. So we'll see what happens Thursday and Saturday.
Let's talk about the game against UT Martin. My gosh, what excitement at the end! 67-65. I know you weren't happy, but
I was happy for the guys. I rarely get emotional in the locker room, but I was jumping up and down with those guys because it's been a long, tough year for those guys, especially those guys who have been playing 35, 37 minutes a night. For them to finally get something to go their way and get a win, I was happy. Not for myself. I was happy for the players, and they were ecstatic in the locker room. I was happy for those guys.
Well, you didn't wait to the locker room. I saw you on the video, Coach. You were jumping up and down when Toon made the shot.
Yeah, I was happy for those guys. They had been playing hard basically all year. We've been on the tail end of some tough losses.
Yes,
we really have. Even at UT Martin and some the Tennessee State game was a tough loss, and we led the game the whole time. And that's really just the type of year it's been.
Well, when you look at that game, it was a 65-65 game. Jonathan Lawson grabbed a rebound, but he's on the ground, out of bounds, and so it gave UT Martin the ball back with 22.5,
something like that.
That's right, and a fresh shot clock.
Right.
So what were you telling your guys when they went to review? What were you telling your guys right there?
We got to get a stop, and more than anything, we got to get a rebound. More than anything, and kids are funny. Coach, maybe we should go man. I said, we're not going man. We're going to stay in the zone. That's how we got in the game. That's how we got back in the basketball game. If they're going to make a shot, it's going to be against this 2-3 zone. And luckily, Tune did an unbelievable job of deflecting the pass and getting in the passing lane.
When he was driving down the court, was there any doubt in your mind he was going to make it?
Well, I just thought he would get a shot at the basket.
Yeah.
I didn't know he would get that far to the basket. But you got to understand, Tune is a long individual. So
what's his wingspan?
His steps and his wingspan is probably 7'3", easy, 7'2", 7'3", easy. So for him to get in 4 seconds from one end to the other, we know that's more than possible.
UT Martin had 25 offensive rebounds, more offensive than defensive. I know that's a sticking point that you just can't stand, but you're able to overcome that in this game.
Yeah, but that was embarrassing. You're not going to be able to win if you do that. You're just not going to be able to do that if it was embarrassing to show as a coach and watch the defense do a great job of making them miss time after time after time, and then they go get the offensive rebound. The best thing about it, we better be lucky about this, they didn't convert.
Yeah.
If they would have converted, the game would have been over with right away.
No doubt. They were 24 of 69 from the floor in the game, 10 of 35 behind the three-point line, 7 of 10 at the free throw line. You guys shoot 25 of 51, 49%. 6 of 14 behind the three-point line.
Yeah.
You'll take that every night.
Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. I know UT Martin. I think they made 10 threes, I do believe.
10 of 35.
But I'm gonna live with that. If you took 35 of your shots
and you only make 10,
you only make 10 of them, even though they're threes. I'm going to have to live with that.
You had to put Joseph Thomas into the game because of some foul issues, and I thought he played some solid defense for you.
I was really happy for Joe, just because Joe is a man. He's been here 2 years, hadn't played. I've coached him, been on his butt, and for him to go in and make and play the way he played, everybody was happy for Joe.
He comes to work, doesn't he?
He comes to work every day. Doesn't say a word, just comes to work.
He's a quiet guy. I mean, I see him in practice from time to time
he's
when
quiet.
I slip in, and
you see, right?
He just goes about his business.
No.
I mean, he's not always out there on the floor, but I can
quiet.
see him going through it mentally, though.
No, he's a quiet kid. He's a good kid. He's the type of kid that you want in your program.
21 and 10 from Cameron Wallace in the win over UT Martin. Is he almost becoming that walking double-double?
Oh, it all depends what you get with Cam. You know, you see he got 21 and 10, but if you watch the tape, he probably got 21 mistakes on the other side of the ball.
He did foul out.
So, you know, it is what it is, but it was a great game by him.
And then, unfortunately, couldn't get the win against SEMO, 70-65. They come into the Jack Stevens Center and beat us. They only had 11 offensive rebounds, got out-rebounded by 7 in that game. They didn't shoot the ball as well from behind the arc like UT Martin did. They shot it decent from the floor, 25 of 56. Where do you think the differences were in that game?
I thought we were a little bit tired. I really do. I thought we were a little bit tired. No excuse. I think Brad does a great job with his team. So we had our chances. We got it down to 63-58. You know, somebody messed up a timeout, or we was going to run out of timeout. It could have been 63-60. But at the end of the day, we didn't get it done. And I thought our guys were a little bit tired.
When you go into this week, knowing what you have to do, what's the message to the guys? Morehead State, number one?
Well, no. I just told them we got 2 games at home. You got Morehead, and then you have Southern Indiana coming up. And I told my guys today in the locker room, we had some fun joking around. And I said, guys, I don't know what place we are, and I really don't because I don't look. Coach Baker looks. I've never looked. I said, we're either in 7th or 8th place, but whatever spot we're in, we're neither the 7th best team or the 8th best team in this league. Even though that's what it says, that's not who we are. I said we just got to take one game at a time and get to the tournament and see what happens.
Yeah, right now you're a game above of the 9th place team, Eastern Illinois. So you win both games, you're going to be in. You know that.
It's one game at a time, man. It's been a long, tough year for everybody. Not having all your horses out there to do the race, but these kids have competed, and like I told them today, I don't think we're the 7th best team in this thing. I think we're a pretty good basketball team. If we can just do what we need to do and see what happens.
If you were able to get to the conference tournament, do you like your chances once you get to Evansville in that single game elimination?
You're talking about game planning for teams that you've seen all year long, and they can game plan for us. It's about who has poise, who can execute, and who can make shots. Let's just be honest about it. That's what it's going to come down to. And you take it one game at a time.
Right, and it would come down to 4 games in 4 days. Yeah. Do you feel like that your guys would have the legs?
I don't know.
I mean, that's probably the bigger question,
that's the
right?
bigger question. I don't know if we would have the legs or not, but I sure would like to find out.
No doubt.
I sure like to find out. I'm not worried about that. I would like to find that out. But right now, we just got to concentrate on Moorhead Thursday and see what happens.
They play tomorrow night against Southern Indiana, so they've got a difficult travel schedule. I mean, it's one of the furthest campuses away, Moorhead, Kentucky.
You ain't got to tell me about it. I
know. We're not worried about their travel. We're going to sleep in our own beds before the game on Thursday, but it sure would be nice to have a nice crowd on Thursday. And we're going to talk about your seniors that we will honor on Saturday.
I was thinking about that, too. I'm looking forward to that.
When we come back. Okay. Some nice guys on your team. We'll talk about that when we come back. He's Darryl Walker. I'm Trey Schaap, back with more here at Walk-On's Chicken and Beer. It's the Little Rock, it's Trojan Talk, Little Rock Trojans Coaches Show. Stay with us.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
And may I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
At Stevens, our philosophy is to invest every dollar as if it were our own. To seize opportunity, to anticipate rather than react, to deliver constant focus in an ever-changing world, and to pursue the objectives of our clients in order to help them reach their financial goals. A proven history of helping companies and individuals. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator A.J. Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. A.J.'s team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow. So no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Welcome back to the Little Rock Trojan Talk here from Waldo's Chicken and Beer in West Little Rock. 4:30 in Rodney Parham. Conference standings in the OVC. I am Trey Schaap, joined by Darryl Walker. Tennessee State, SEMO, and Moorhead State all at the top, 13-5. UT Martin right behind them in fourth. SIUE and Lindenwood tied at 10-8. Tennessee Tech and Little Rock tied at 8-10. Followed by Eastern Illinois, Southern Indiana, and Western Illinois. Those two will not make the conference tournament as they only take the top 8. Coach, Tennessee State and SEMO, they play this week. Moorhead State, they've got 2 games as well. Could come down to the last game, couldn't it? Well, let me turn you on.
Yeah, it could definitely come down to the last game. That's going to be a great race right there, and it's going to be both those teams going to have to take one game at a time. But the good thing about it, Tennessee State and SEMO play each other, so that's going to be interesting.
That's right.
There.
That could be a war.
That's going to be a war right there.
You're exactly right, and I believe the game is at SEMO.
I think it's at SEMO. Yes.
So in Cape Girardeau.
Matter of fact, Tennessee State's on the road against SEMO and UT Martin.
That's correct. So a tough schedule for them to go. Let's talk about some of the guys we're going to honor on Saturday for you. We'll start with the graduate student Braxton Bayless from Ankeny, Iowa.
Big Braxton.
What does he mean to this team?
B. Bayless. B's a good dude, man, and unfortunately he has had to play too many minutes. If we were healthy, he would be probably playing 25 minutes a game. He would be off the ball. The ball wouldn't be in his hand as much because if you have that ball in your hands most of the game, it tires you out. And he's done a good job for us, and he doesn't turn the ball over a lot for us, but he gets tired.
And he has been playing through some injuries this season. Almost like all of the guys.
Oh, no, he hasn't missed many games. He's a warrior. We took Sunday off. We took Monday off and kind of did a bunch of shooting and walked over some things today and had some fun and gave out some jackets to the guys. So, but Braxton's been the ultimate teammate. Good kid.
graduate student from right here in Central Arkansas, North Little Rock High School, a transfer from Xavier, Tracy Steele Jr.
Yeah, Tracy, I know Tracy's father, man, since probably 1979, 1980. Played against senior when he was at Rice University, and I was at the University of Arkansas. So Tracy's another good kid.
What were those games like?
It was fun. Tracy's dad is a couple of years behind me, but Tracy was an all SWAC player at Rice University. He was a good basketball player there. He really was.
Yeah. Let's go to, how about Toon Gakek?
Toon.
Big, long Toon. We're talking about, I think he's got the wingspan of a 747 or an A380.
His career is finally coming to the end.
He doesn't have any more eligibility left. Can we not find some?
Seems like he's been here forever, man.
It does.
Seems like Toon's been here forever, but no, never had an issue with Toon. Good kid, good dude, and more than anything, a really good teammate. He's a good teammate, man.
He's a guy, Coach, that every time I see him, he's always smiling.
Yeah, got a smile on his face, easy going, laid back. Love to work on cars and buy cars and trade cars.
Does he really?
Yeah, I think that's going to be his calling card. That's what he loves. That's what Toon's probably had 5 cars since he's been here. And he works on all of them. He buys them online. He fixes them up. He resells them. That's his thing.
I know why he has to fix them up, because he can't fit in them. So he has to adjust the seat so that he can get in there.
He does adjust the seat, and the seat goes trust me, you look in Toon's car, the seat goes
It's in the back seat?
It's in the back seat. Oh, yeah. Nobody's sitting behind him, trust me.
Jonathan Lawson, my goodness, what a player.
Yeah, we would be in contention to win the league. He probably would have had a chance to be player of the year, but I expect him to be at least first team all OVC easy and have a chance to expand his career by going overseas somewhere and playing for a long time.
And let's say this, he probably, I'm not going to say he would have had a different year had we had more healthy players around him.
Well, he's playing a position right now he shouldn't be playing. He's playing at the 2 spot. Jonathan is a legit 3-man. He's always been a 3-man, and to have him have to bring the ball up court sometime under pressure, it's not the right position for him. Toon Gakek is not in the right position. But if you had another guard, just Kellen or Kaysen was healthy, now he never has to bring the ball up between Braxton and Kaysen or Kellen. He would never have to bring the basketball up. He's playing a spot that he shouldn't be in. He's a 3-man, not a 2.
When you look at Morehead State, what problems? It was a long time ago that we played them, December the 16th.
Rebounding.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, rebounding. They're at the Martin and Morehead top of the league of offensive rebounding. So that's we haven't done a good job of rebounding basketball. That scares me more than anything is the rebounding. But initially, defensively, we've been good defensively. The last 6 or 7 games, teams have been shooting 39%. But the problem is, Caleb, my video guy, looked it up. Teams are shooting 39%, but the shot goes up, they're getting 36% of the missing.
Rebounds.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, if you got to close the
where would you like
possession,
that number?
I want the number to be way down there. That's
15, 12?
Yeah, that's low, man. That's way too high, and you trying to win and you're shorthanded. We're really guarding people, but the problem is I'm screaming on the bench along with Coach Baker, rebound. At the end of the day, rebound is all about desire and going to get the basketball. I did it my whole career. It's all about desire and going to get it.
I remember the Morehead State Southern Indiana road trip. Morehead State jumped on us early.
Yep.
Came back in the second half,
made it a game.
Made
it a really good game.
Really good game at the end.
Had a chance.
And had a chance to win.
Yeah, had a chance.
And then went on the road and beat Southern Indiana at their place, and it was kind of a coming out game for Cameron Wallace, I thought, with the way he played.
I thought Tracy Steele helped us win that game.
Sure.
I thought he really played well and helped us win that basketball game. So, Trey, it's been a long year for these guys and our fans, but it is what it is. It's nothing I could do about what happened. And like I said, I had the hands that I was dealt. I had to play with it, and we're going to keep coaching and see what happens. And like I talked to the guys there in the locker room, the spirits was good. We were laughing and joking. We passed out some nice jackets, so everybody was in a good mood. And I just told them, you're not the 7th, you're not the 8th place team in the OVC, man. I said, but you got to try to take care of home Thursday and Saturday. Get to Evansville, and we can game plan one game at a time.
One game at a time.
One game at a time. I know everybody thinks 4 in a row is not doable, but just one game at a time. You never know what happened.
There was a team, I believe, Syracuse, that went and won 6.
I know.
In 6 days.
I know
in
that,
the Garden.
I can't call his name right now, but coached. I can't call his name right. But
what school?
In Hot Springs. We went to Hot Springs some years ago and won 4 in a row to go to the tournament. The Trojans did.
Oh, Coach Shields.
Yes, Coach Shields.
Yeah. It can happen.
It can happen. They won 4 in a row to get there over in the Hot Springs. So it's not out of the realm. At the end of the day, we just got to get there and see what happens.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And hopefully we can get a good crowd inside of the Jack Stevens Center on Thursday night for you.
That would be great. We had a great crowd of Saturday. I thought Brandy and the rest of the marketing people, everybody that works in the front office, they did an unbelievable job of getting the people that was in for that game. And I walked out, and Coach Baker and I, we were happy. It was a heck of a crowd.
It's going to be homecoming night on Saturday as well.
Yeah,
at the Jack
it's going to be
Stevens
It's going to be senior night too.
Senior night too.
Yeah,
you're going to have to say goodbye to Toon.
I know, and Jonathan too.
He's Darryl Walker. I'm Trey Schaap. We're back with more Trojan Talk right here on the Buzz 2. Stay with us.
The future is not about a bond reaching maturity. The future is what my grandfather worked for. It's what my father carried on. It's my responsibility today. The future is my son's tomorrow. At the Stevens Private Client Group, we believe that our strength builds success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at ArkansasOnline.com and stay connected to the most reliable, up-to-date news anytime, anywhere.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Welcome back inside Waldo's Chicken and Beer in West Little Rock. Trojan Talk continues. We're joined by women's golf head coach Jenna Birch. She sent out a text today to all the Birdie Club, and it looks like half of the Birdie, if not more than half of the Birdie Club, is in the building.
They did me good. They showed up.
They did show up. You also brought the whole team as well, so we're going to talk about them a little bit.
Please do.
All right, let's start first off with, and I don't want to butcher the names, so I'm going to let you tell us who they are and then where they're from.
Through the entire roster.
Yeah.
All right.
We want to know who they are.
Okay, let's start. Freshman, we have Petra from Slovenia, Nina from Poland.
Well, wait, we need their last name, too. Can you say their last names?
I may butcher them, too. So, Nina Pix from Poland.
Poland?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Petra Balkovec from Slovenia.
Okay.
And then for my sophomore class, you have Yara Martin from Argentina.
We're going to talk to her a little bit later.
You are. You have Elvira Ellie Flodström from Sweden. And then you have Chloe, which, if you scroll, there you go, Poisac from France.
Yep.
And then my seniors, you have Fie Grassel from Germany and Elinor Ernos from France.
All right. And you guys this year have, in the spring semester, have done really well.
Yeah, we have. We've done good. We got off to a great start.
The Great River Cup, that was a match play. That's a little bit different than the normal stroke play where you're playing 3 rounds of golf and you're having 5 golfers. You count 4 scores. This is straight up match play where all 5 of your ladies are competing, right?
Yeah, it is. So it's a little different. It's the only match play event we play in the year. There's 8 teams. We went in as the 8th seed, And honestly, we play it more. It's a coaching decision. It's kind of a fire up the competitiveness because it's straight on one-on-one, right? You're playing against the player you're with. You can have a bad hole, but you come back the next one. So that's more of just to fire it up in the spring, get ready for the conference championship in April.
And then here in a couple of weeks, I guess 2 weeks, you're heading to Puerto Rico.
Sunday,
you're heading to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Who all is going to be down there at that tournament?
So you have a whole selection of teams. So like Ball State's there. We have a couple of the new conference teams, Tarleton and Central Arkansas. So I'm super excited to kind of get an idea of like where we stand up against the new teams in the new conference for next year. But I think there's about 8 or 9 teams in that event, so it'll be a good one.
What do you think about the United Athletic Conference, leaving the OVC and going to it?
I'm super excited. Looking at the teams, we have a lot more competitive teams in this new conference. It's going to make conference a whole different theme than what we're used to. So as a coach, if you're not competitive as a coach, your plays aren't going to be competitive. So, I'm ready to go.
The Ohio Valley Conference tournament is in Dalton, Georgia this year. How do you like your chances?
I'm feeling pretty good, especially how we got off in the spring. We went to Florida. Obviously, we dealt with the snow the week before going there, so it was kind of good to get back on grass in Florida. Arizona was the strongest event we've ever had in program history, I'm pretty certain. We went up against Stanford, the number 1 team in the country. And then we had the match play, and, the team looked really, really good last week. My assistant, Gigi, and I were super proud of them and impressed. So now, getting ready for conference, our main competitors are Moorhead and Tennessee Tech. So, following what they're doing and how they're playing. But I think we've got a really good chance come April.
How do you decide who you're going to take with you on these trips?
So it is straight up qualifying. So today we actually finished qualifying for Puerto Rico. So 7 girls on the team, 5 go.
Who doesn't get to go? Oh.
Well, they're going.
Okay.
Yeah, they're the ones going.
Okay.
But yeah, we played 54 holes.
Yeah.
And low 5 go.
What's it like playing the courses around the city that you get to play, that these ladies get to work on their craft?
One of a kind. All right. I've been here for, 7 years now, and I know when I flew in on my interview, it was the courses that kind of sold it to me. This golfing community as a whole is just something that's unseen and unknown of at probably any other college. To have Pleasant Valley, Chanel Country Club of Little Rock, amongst all the others in the area to open their doors and kind of welcome us whenever we want to, it's a blessing as a coach.
If there's someone out there listening that doesn't know what the Birdie Club is, can you explain it, and then how can they become a part of it?
Yeah, so it's kind of a fun deal. The easiest way to explain it is you get blown up by me every single week that we play. But basically, for every birdie that the team makes in a tournament, you can pledge an amount. It can be 50 cents, $1, $2. And you kind of get some inside information. So on the text message you receive each week, it's kind of a graphic showing you how much how many we made, who's leading in the players. You kind of get an insider of like my quote of how we think we performed, which is sometimes different to what's posted online. And then you just follow us throughout the year. If we do something fun, you get kind of that input and everything like that. But yeah, no, it's a huge thing. It's, a way to get connected to not just my program, but the men's program too. It's a good thing.
And then in the fall, well, I say fall, but late August, right before the fall semester begins, you guys have a tournament at Pleasant Valley.
We do. We have our annual Golf Shamble, which is grown so much in the last 7 years. I think when I first came, we had around 27 teams. And now we do a morning and afternoon wave, and we're hitting around 48 teams. So just seeing the support grow for both golf programs is just huge from Little Rock.
When you see that support, and you guys host a tournament in Hot Springs Village at Diamante, when you see that support, how does that make you feel?
I'm not from here, if the accent doesn't give it away.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're not from London, Arkansas.
I mean, you can say I'm from England, Arkansas, if you've never been and don't know what they sound like. So
I think people around here know where England is, and they don't sound like that in England, Arkansas. That's for sure.
For me as a whole, my entire team is international. I don't have family here, so being able to rely on the community here and having their love, having their support, and not just for me, but for the girls too, is just something you can't even describe.
When you are selling a recruit on Little Rock, how do you do it?
Family and golf courses. That's literally the two things that, I touch on is we have some of the best golf courses you can even ask for in order to practice that. Like, we're very spoiled with that. And then the family aspect. We go to a country club and the girls are on the putting green and members will come up to them and know exactly who they are. It's just you don't have that anywhere else.
Well, we're going to talk to one of your players coming up.
Yep.
Yara, not Laura. Yara. All right, looking forward to that. Good luck in Puerto Rico.
Thank you.
All right, Jenna Birch, head golf coach of your Little Rock women's golf team. We're back with Yara Martin after this. Stay with us.
At Stevens, our philosophy is to invest every dollar as if it were our own, to seize opportunity, to anticipate rather than react, to deliver constant focus in an ever-changing world, and to pursue the objectives of our clients in order to help them reach their financial goals. A proven history of helping companies and individuals. Stevens, member NYSE SIPC.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
Welcome back to Trojan Talk here at Waldo's Chicken and Beer in West Little Rock. Joined by sophomore Yara Martin of the Little Rock women's golf team from Argentina.
Yes.
My wife has been to Argentina. She's been to Iguazu Falls.
Oh, that's nice.
Is
it's
it?
A really good place.
I haven't been. I want to go.
Yeah, you should go.
I should?
Go. Yeah, it's really nice, Argentina.
Where did you grow up playing the game in Argentina?
I grew up in Buenos Aires, Mar del Plata. I started playing golf when I was 8 years old. I started playing golf because of one of my father's friends that he introduced me to golf. And then it was a day that we went to dinner to a golf club. And I started hitting golf in a driving range, and a professor saw me there. And he said to me, "Oh, you should play golf. It's a really good sport." And after that, I started playing golf. I started competing a lot in tournaments there in Argentina. Well, I am here. I am in United States now.
How did you wind up here? Is it a long story or a short story?
Yeah, it's a long story.
Well, we have all day.
Sure. No, well, before coming here, I talked to some other schools, of course. And I talked to Shena, the coach of this team, and I really like the team. I choose to come here.
What do you think about the golf courses that you get to play here in Little Rock?
I think that they're really good. I really like them. I think that we are really lucky with the courses that we have here. In Little Rock, when I came here, I couldn't believe you have so many courses here.
Mm-hmm. When you guys went down and played in the match play,
Yeah.
your last tournament, what was that like? I mean, getting away from stroke play and playing match play for a full tournament.
Yeah, well, when we are in our break, we play a tournament between the team. We call it the Trojan Cup, and we play match play there. So like maybe like I know how to play match play. In Argentina, I also play some tournaments like match play like this. So like I am used to playing match play.
I looked at the WAGR rankings just a little while ago,
Yeah.
and for those that don't know what those are, they're the women's amateur golf rankings. And you've moved up 30 spots.
Yeah.
So you're kind of climbing up a little bit.
Trying to.
How often do you check those out?
Well, I know that it changes every week, so like I try to check every week how I am doing. Well,
What's this team like? This team, the Little Rock women's golf team, is it a close-knit group?
yeah, it's really close. I think that we are really close with each other. That is like super important because as a team, like we have like to make, like we have to be all together trying to get better, to improve. And I think that that's really good. I think that we are a family. So, yeah.
How long do you get to talk to your family back in Argentina?
Well, I try to talk to my family like 3 times a week. Sometimes I am busy playing golf or I am doing like something else and I can't call them, but I try to talk to them every day.
Yeah, like right now it's wintertime here. I mean, it's freezing outside.
Yeah.
In Argentina, it's in the middle of summer.
Yeah,
right?
we're in summer, yeah.
So it's nice and warm. You could
Yeah.
be playing golf down there, right?
Yeah.
What were the courses like in Argentina, and how do they differ from the courses that you found here in America?
Well, in Argentina, we have like different courses. We don't have like a specific style. Here, I think that in America, it's like, it depends on the place, of course, but like they're really similar. They have water, they're long. The greens are mostly the same. And in Argentina, like we have link courses, we have like American courses. And so like in Argentina, like I play like depending on the tournament, I play like depending the course.
Was it tough to leave Argentina and come to the States?
Yeah, it was really hard.
What made it so hard?
Well, like leaving my family, maybe like I had to get used to everything here. The culture is different, so yeah, it was a bit hard at the beginning. But now, like I got used to and I like it.
What's it like being a Little Rock Trojan?
It's good. I really enjoy it. I think that the school is really nice. The coach is really nice. I really like the team.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your major?
Business management.
Okay. What do you want to do when you graduate?
I don't know yet, but probably I'm gonna go back home. Maybe I'm gonna try to get a job there.
Would you keep playing the game?
Yeah. If I don't know how it's gonna go, but if it goes well, maybe I'm gonna try to continue playing.
What's the strongest part of your game?
Oh, that's a hard question to answer. I think that it depends on the day, to be honest. Like with the team, we do stats, like for every round that we played. Like for example, when we played in Florida, I think that my best part of the game was my putting. And now I can say maybe like my driving. Like in the stats, it says that it's like the best thing that I have.
How
right
far
now.
can you hit it? Off the tee.
250 yards.
250 yards?
Yeah,
Rick
250.
Edwards, you need a partner in a scramble? Here you go. Would you play in a scramble?
Yeah, of course.
You
Yeah.
like scrambles?
Yeah, I like scramble. I love them. We played in the Shamble.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's super nice. I love, yeah.
I think I know someone in here. There'll be several people in here trying to get you on their shamble team, not just one. I mean, yeah, my goodness. If you can hit it 250 from the red tees that you get to play from, or maybe they make you guys play from the white when you play in the shamble. The support that you guys get as a golf team here at Little Rock, how does that make you ladies feel?
It makes us feel really good. I think like every time that we went to a course, and there are like some members there, and they talk to us and they ask us how our season is going, what is like our next tournament, and like they say, "Oh, good luck. I think that you're doing good." That's really nice. Like I really appreciate.
Are you excited about going to Puerto Rico?
Yeah, I'm super excited.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be really fun.
Got to pack the sunscreen.
Yeah, of course. to be honest, like in the team, I am the person that wears like more sunscreen.
That's a good thing. You're not going to have skin issues when you get old. Yara, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you
it. Yara Martin, sophomore on the golf team. Want to thank everybody for coming out tonight here to Waldo's Chicken and Beer. Hopefully we'll be here next Monday as well. And hopefully we'll be talking about 2 teams going to the conference tournament in the Ohio Valley Conference, men's and women's basketball team. The ladies are in. We got to get the guys there. They need to win, and they will be in.
Thanks for listening to Trojan Talk, live from Waldo's Chicken and Beer. This broadcast was brought to you by Dillard's, Stevens, and Pepsi.